All right, for this lesson, we're going to look at those parallel lines and transversals. Remember, parallel lines, it's those two lines that will not intersect. And transversal, that is that line that kind of cuts across it. So if you notice, you got your parallel lines here. You took really good notes in class. We asked you to put your arrows there. We labeled it with different letters so we know which line we're talking about. Maybe this is line A, B, transversal, maybe K, something like that. We said that we can know they're parallel by having those extra little arrows there, or it would actually just tell us that they are parallel. Now, when we have our parallel lines again, it will create eight angles there, and we can match them up with certain terms. The terms are really quick, and the assignment that you have for Wednesday should take you less than 5 minutes to complete because, again, we're going to look at them. Now, corresponding angles, they are kind of matching up with location again. So imagine if you have a point here. I'm going to go ahead and use numbers. Let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, if I'm talking about angle 1 from my point here of intersection, that would be left and up. So on the other parallel line, left and up would be angle 5. So that means that angle 1 is congruent to angle 5. And again, that means they have the same angle measurement because they are in the same location, if you will. So let's say angle 4. Angle 4 is right and down. The other one is right and down is angle 8. So angle 4 is congruent to angle 8. So again, same location. That's the way I like to think about corresponding angles. Then, as we progressed into our additional ones, we've got alternate interior. Interior, again, it means inside. And then alternate exterior, outside. So when I look at the interior, I am only looking at those angles given to me. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to completely ignore those angles because I'm only looking at the inside. So again, alternate means it's on the other side of the transversal. So if I'm looking at angle 3, the other side of the transversal would be 4 and 6, and it cannot be number 4 because that would be supplementary, which means the sum is 180. It would have to be 6. Alternate interior. So that means angle 3 is congruent to angle 6. Now angle 4, again, the alternate side, that would be 3 or 5 because it's on the other side of the transversal. We know it cannot be 3 due to supplementary idea, so it's got to be angle 5. Now that idea also works with your exterior angles. So let me label them real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to ignore those angles because I'm only looking at the exterior, the outside. Angle 1, again, the alternate is going to be 2 or 8. It cannot be 2 because of supplementary idea. It's got to be angle 8. So we're going to say angle 1 is congruent to angle 8. And then over here, the last one again, 2. The other side is angle 1 and angle 7. Can't be angle 1. So I'm going to say angle 2 is congruent to angle 7. Now let me look at here. I think that is everything. Oh, except for one quick idea. It's really from 7th grade. And if you remember, let's say we've got our transversal here like this. Oh, man. Let's label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to talk specifically about this pair here. And some of you may already know what I'm talking about. That is angle 2 and angle 3, and those are called vertical angles. So the relationship like that is vertical. Oh man, I just gave you the exact homework answer. Vertical angles are congruent, so that'd be angle 2 is congruent to angle 3 because that is vertical. All right, that should be good for Wednesday. We'll look a little bit more in depth on Thursday where we're actually trying to find our angle measurements. But again, on Wednesday, it is just the vocab terms. All right, be awesome.